Yo, yo, what's going on, fellas? How are you doing on this Thursday morning? Let me know down in the comment section what you got going on today. I'm always interested to see how the day is going to progress for you guys. Feeling pretty good up over here. Looking forward to talking today's sports slate with you, breaking down these games. Got some NBA action for you guys as well, of course, on FanDuel and BetMGM. Risk-free, same-game parlay promos up over there. All right, let's go ahead and throw that recap up for yesterday. We only had that one play yesterday, but if you're going to hit a plus 150, can you hit it any faster? I think that bet cashed at like the 10th or the 15th minute in that one. If you saw me on Twitter leading up to that game, I was definitely a little nervous. That was a lot of squad rotation for Pep Guardiola. There was a little bit of concern, obviously with the big Liverpool matchup on Sunday that maybe he would do that, but they do get the extra day rest. They don't have to play Wednesday, Saturday. They get that extra day. And also it's Champions League, and you're going to take that serious. But, yeah, no De Bruyne, no Foden, no Silva. A little bit of a nervous with that lineup, but they get it done right there. Obviously, Akanji, you can't hit that volley any cleaner. The ball swung in, obviously, from the corner there by Alvarez, and just hits it so clean, and obviously left the keeper completely helpless. And then the next goal, you got to wonder if that keeper may have had the over there with us, as the ball just slipped through his hand. Wasn't anything crazy there from Alvarez. Nothing crazy, just a howler. There's no simple way to put it. That was an absolutely howler there by the keeper. Man City ends up getting the third goal in that first half, winning the first half 3-1, and then just being in absolute cruise control. Copenhagen did get a goal, and people will sit there and say that City are still giving up goals. They just got caught out in transition. I can't remember which midfield player tried to pass it into Holland. It was a bad pass. The defender intercepts it easily. Bang, bang, bang. Next thing you know, they're on the break and the ball's in the back of the net. But obviously, Copenhagen didn't do a damn thing in that match, and they go down 6-2 on aggregate. Guardiola, dream scenario for him. You're able to rest players, win comfortably, and you pull Rodri off at halftime, so you give him a full 45-minute rest as well. This sets him up absolutely perfect for Sunday's trip to Anfield, a big title clash, obviously, in the Premier League. So go ahead and cash that plus 150 and add plus 1.5 units to the account. Love to see that right there. And obviously, on the week, plus 4.81 units. We are absolutely rolling over here, and obviously we've got that arbitrage money. We will be spending that today. And again, I mentioned we'll have multiple NBA plays over on FanDuel and BetMGM, risk-free plays. All right, let's go to the comment section, see how this Thursday morning is treating you guys, and then we'll dive on into the action starts in a little under 2 hours. The action already starts. We've got Europa League and Europa Conference League in action today. What's going on, fellas? Morning, Corey. Morning, my man. Morning, Brian. What's going on? Looking to have another good day. Tim, good morning, my man. Morning, Tim. NBA no sweat day. That is what we're calling Thursday, right? That is it. You're getting it on FanDuel, and you're getting it on BetMGM. I kind of like it. You build up this arbitrage. You've only got afternoon action, and you're looking for that sweat. Just need a sweat. I don't care if it's $5 or $5,000. Just want to feel a sweat tonight. I've got you covered. And you didn't think Nets versus Pistons game was going to matter tonight? Yeah, you'll be tuning in to Net versus Pistons. Let's go. Let's go. Throw that concern out the damn window. Yeah, that was a legit concern, though. Nunez, Kovacic, Oscar Bob, obviously we're completely fine with Oscar Bob. That dude, man, he was even showing off his touches. God, that guy has a phenomenal first touch. He can just control, and these guys ping passes at you so damn hard. He can just control it and it's like glue on his foot. Oscar Bob, man, absolutely love it. What's going on, Taylor? It has been a minute. What's going on, Taylor? It's been a minute. I've seen you, liking some stuff on Twitter, but it has been a while since you've been able to join us. Oh, shit, you threw your back out. Ah, damn. That means a day on the couch and catching the go for the first time. Well, thank you for recovering with us, man. So glad you get to hang out with us here. Hopefully you'll be on the road to recovery here shortly. You'll be back on the court dunking on these fellas soon in no time, my man. Sooner than no time. Or were you trying to at least dunk? Yeah, you got at least a cool story, right? You weren't just running down the court. I think he's a relatively, I don't want to say young guy, but he's not like me. I don't believe Taylor's 41, so I have a hard time getting up and down a court at 41. But I got a feeling Taylor's a little bit younger than me. Who's this guy here? Ain't lost a bet all week. Keep it up. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, man. Trying to keep it rolling. Only going to give out the same 2 plays that you know. We're not trying to reach, not trying to, force plays. Got the same 2 plays. You already know about it. We talked about it on Monday's show with Matt. Trying to keep the good times rolling, Tyler. Lock them on in, man. Lock it in. At 5'7", you'll never. Yeah, I'm 5'7" too. Corey actually thought I was a little bit taller. Then when he met me, he realized I was a short little shrimp. But yeah, I'm 5'7" too. That's where I come in. I tell people 5'8", but that's like telling people you got 10 inches. You're 5'7". You're 5'7". Morning, Fish. I tell you what, Real Madrid's damn lucky. Leipzig over 2 legs was the better team in each leg. So obviously that then puts them the better team over 2 legs. Real Madrid is extremely lucky. Extremely lucky. Holy hell, Leipzig, again, I thought they should have gotten the win in Germany, and they were by far the better side, I thought, yesterday. Certainly in that first half, they were the better side. You had no idea that game was played at the Bernabeu. So, yeah, sorry that one didn't come through for you, man. That was rough. They didn't do a damn thing. They didn't do a damn thing. So, yeah, great at Leipzig. That's a tough loss for Leipzig. They're gonna be, that one's gonna hurt for a while. They were the better team over 2 legs. Christopher, what's up, my man? What's going on? You like Leverkusen? Who doesn't like Leverkusen? They haven't lost a game all season. Why start now, right, Chris? Although remember, this was in the group stage when they went to however you pronounce it, Qarabag or whatever the hell you pronounce it, and they only won 1-0. I hear you. They should certainly get the win today. You like Roma on the money line? Well, that's one of my plays. You like Liverpool? I'm willing to maybe possibly add to these bets, Chris, but I'm not going to add to it until I see that Liverpool lineup, because we know you're not going to get Salah certainly for 90 minutes. Maybe you get a little cameo at the end for 20 or so minutes as they're maybe trying to ramp him up to maybe starting on Sunday against City. But so you're not really going to get him. I've seen some lineup predictions. I've seen where Nunez is being rested in this. I think Liverpool, if they lose 2-1, I think they're fine with that, because they know they can win this game next Thursday at Anfield. They'll know that Nunez will be back. Salah will then be back. Dominique will then be back. All the guys will be back by next Thursday. I don't think there's any concern with them being back by next. I think if they lose 2-1, it's fine. Now, they're not playing youngsters because this is Europa League and you're taking this serious. I just don't know if I can quite get there on a Liverpool moneyline parlay, at least pre-lineups, man. But I'm sitting there rooting it for you. I want you to cash your bet. And obviously, I'm a Premier League homer, so I'll be pulling for it. I'll be right there pulling for it. But I like Leverkusen and Roma. And obviously, the Roma play is one of my plays that I gave out on Monday. I'm on that money line, plus 120. Like Roma to certainly qualify past Brighton, and like them to pick up the win here at home. They'll have a much stronger lineup than anything Brighton can roll out. And then you add in their away form. Yeah, give me Roma all day long. I like that play a lot. What's up there, Kevin? What's the lock? I like, of my 2 plays today, I like Roma at plus 120 as probably the better of those 2 plays. Probably the better of those 2 plays. I like Roma. If you're only interested in playing one of those, or I don't know how you quite asked that question. Maybe you're going to go in heavy on one of those 2. I like Roma. Of those 2 plays, give me Roma as a little bit more of a favorite. It was a banger, but I still thought Leipzig was better. But yeah, good action right there in the second half. Enjoyed watching that driving to school. Enjoyed that one. So, all right, guys, those are the bets there on the screen. Again, I'm not really going to justify them on Monday's show, and obviously justify the 2 Premier League bets on yesterday's Between the Post episode with Matt, where we talked all 10 Premier League games. We, of course, gave out leans for the other 8 games that maybe I don't have official bets on. I will tell you, whether I tweet it sometime today or whether I give you the bet on tomorrow's show, Man City draw no bet will be an official bet. It was minus 150 when Matt and I were talking yesterday. It's minus 142 over at FanDuel. So I'm just holding out. Obviously, I'll grab it at the absolute best price. And again, whether that's tweeted or give it out tomorrow, I'll be on Man City draw no bet. I think Man City certainly gets the win. But you do got to respect, Liverpool. It's at Anfield. So I'll just do the draw no bet at minus 142. So that'll definitely be the one potential play. And then obviously we'll have some free bets, whether we get those free bets tonight because we lose our same game parlays, or maybe we've then got a lot of cash in our back pocket and we can spend them in some various ways, parlays, over-unders, and what have you as well. Speaking of over-unders, if you're wondering what games and maybe I like goals in, I'll take this down because I think everybody's got that. Like I said, I gave them out Monday and what have you. These are the games I like goals in. And I went ahead and used a free bet on BetMGM. You turn in points, you get free bets. You can all do that if you want to do that. Come along with me. These are the games where I like goals. So I obviously did an over parlay of 5 games. I think it's a mix of Europa League and Europa Conference League. But these are the games I really like goals in. I'm not willing to obviously put, one of my units on any of these games. But in a parlay and a $10 free bet, yeah, sign me up. So give me a little bit more action today. So I'll go ahead and roll right there. When's that Roma game start? That one starts at 11:45. Both of Roma versus Brighton, Ajax versus Villa are 11:45 a.m. Central Time. 11:45 a.m. Central Time. So about an hour and a half. About an hour and a half, my 2 unit plays will be in action. Speaking of NBA, let's go ahead and toss this one up on FanDuel. Obviously, we have to pick between 2 games. I'll go ahead and pick between that Heat and that Mavs game. And I'll go ahead and take Duncan Robinson to make 3 or more 3-pointers. I'll take Terry Rozier. I'll take under his rebounds, but over on his assists. That's just what the numbers look like. And, of course, we just bet the numbers accordingly. So under on rebounds and over is on assists. And that matchup tonight up against the Dallas Mavericks. Over on BetMGM, we can, of course, pick the game. And I picked Nets Pistons just because nobody's going to watch that shit anyways. But now maybe you got a little bit reason to watch it. Give me Jalen Duren to go ahead and have a double-double. Cade Cunningham over 1.5 made 3-pointers. And Dennis Schroeder over 6.5 assists in that game. These are real lines. I'm not teasing Dennis Schroeder down. I'm not teasing, Cunningham down if you want to do that. But to me, when it's talking risk-free, I'll just do the real actual numbers and see if we can't get a couple of hits. So a plus 340 and a plus 473 respectively across those 2 books. See if we can't put some extra money in our pocket. And if not, we'll get some free bets back. And of course, we'll use those free bets on my Premier League leans. And obviously all those leans were given out yesterday. There's some other great matchups in the Premier League. Ones that do I feel confident to put a unit on? Not really. But in a free roll, yeah, all day long. So that's how I'm rolling today, boys. I've got 3 free bets and obviously 2 unit plays. Rome on the money line, Ajax, Villa. Both teams will score an over 2.5. Let me know what some of your best bets are today, fellas, in the comment section. What's your best bet today in the comment section? Let's go ahead. Maybe we should do a free giveaway tomorrow too. It feels like it's been a while since we've done a free giveaway. Maybe we could cook up a weekend free giveaway. You guys can bring your best bet to tomorrow's show as well. Any sport, don't care what it is over the course of the weekend. Maybe I'll cash in some more stuff, get a free bet, and smack it on there for us, and see if we can dole out some cash on Monday's show. But that's how I'm rolling today, boys. That's how I'm rolling today. Let me know what you're rolling with today and what your best bets are. What you got, boys? Pistons on the money line? Sure. I don't know. I researched this obviously just from a player prop perspective. I didn't get into any game props whatsoever. At one point, we're doing DraftKings, and now I see they're doing it with the Wizards. Like, when are they going to get the next win? And you obviously got they won't. They had that one point with the Pistons. So, but you're getting the Pistons at home. I think it's a home game. I'm pretty sure it's a home game for the Pistons, if I recall. But yeah, good luck, Pistons money line. Let's get it, Kevin. That's your best bet today. Your best bet today is Pistons on the money line. Best bet, Pistons on the money line. Is that your best bet? Is that what you feel ultra confident in? Yeah, I dicked that game because it was a close point spread, so hopefully there was no blowout ruining me. Pistons up getting plus 2.5, plus 116 dog at home. I like it. Let's get that thing to the cash register there, Kevin. Let's get him to the cash register. Wembayana over blocks, hitting his last 6. That's your best bet today, Chris. Let's go. Who they taking on? Not that that really matters. Cool. No player props up available yet, at least on FanDuel. Not giving me anything for Kings Spurs, so either we got some major injury concerns in that game or one of those 2 teams was involved in action last night. I couldn't tell you which of that it is, but just monitor it. Wembayana over blocks. Let's get it, Chris. Hitting his last 6. What is that? Damn, I feel like I see the tweets. That's got to be a pretty high line. What is that, 3.5 maybe for blocks? Maybe 3.5? I don't know. And the Pistons are home. Yep. Plus 116. Let's get it, Kevin. Let's get it. It's a new name to the chat. Welcome, Kevin. Christopher's been around a couple times, but Kevin, my man. Kevin, let's go. What you got here, fellas? Anything else? I need to hit up William, see if we can get William up in here tomorrow. I've already looked at the NASCAR matchups. Of course, we went 1-1 last week in our season kickoff. I don't know if I like the matchups. Maybe I'll see if we can't get William on here tomorrow, and maybe he talks me into one of the matchups. But right now, boy, some really tough ones. Really tough ones. So I don't know if I'll have a NASCAR play this week. Obviously, they're racing at Phoenix, which would be an interesting race because do teams, you know, like you got 26 races obviously to get a win, so you don't have to win. We expect Kyle Larson to not to not be great at Phoenix, but like he's obviously one of those drivers that can full on use this Sunday as a test and a preparation for the assuming he's going to be in the championship 4. But anyways, what I was just going to get at, like you could see some of the top drivers using this weekend as glorified practice. I mean, or is Logano going to get a win this season? Likely. Yeah, is Hamlin. So maybe these guys kind of, feel it out. See how it is. I'm not too excited for it because I don't know when the hell we've had a good short track next gen race. Like, shit, man. I don't know when it's been. Like, you get no passing. So if that's 100 laps in and it's like hardly no passing, I'll just turn that shit off because this next gen at the short track has not been entertaining whatsoever. So we'll see. Something's got to be different. I don't know what's going to be different because there weren't, NASCAR's not done a lot of changes. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Kings are on the back-to-back. Spurs owe you a cover. I like that. Take their spread today. All right, let's go. Let's go. Kings on the back-to-back, so that's why they're getting no player props. So they're the ones, so you always got to wait. What's your line on there, Kevin? You've got Spurs plus 11. Spurs plus 11. Spurs plus 11. I'm on some common term unders. Unders. There we go. Your phase, Marshall, Georgia, under $151. I'm going to write this down. I'm coming along for the ride. What the hell? 151.5. I can't do that one because they don't let you bet on schools that are in the great state of Illinois. So I can't do that last one. And you like the Wild. I'll write that down. And we like the Wild in the NHL. All right. What am I getting here on this one? I know you're a volume better, so I know that's not going to be like some minus 300 play. I don't fully know how you play, but I feel like I go enough. Yeah, minus 144. Give it to me. Up against Coyotes on the road. I'll take it, Taylor. I'll be along for that first under, and I'll be along for a Wild. I'll put them in a parlay. Tyler. Or Taylor. My bad, man. I meant Taylor. Put them in a parlay. I'm along for the ride. 2 of those. Let's go. Any other best bets today? Any other best bets today? And drop your best bet in here. Like I said, I've even heard from guys where they say like, hey, Taylor dropped this thing in the chat and I tailed it. So drop them in there. Drop them in there. At least for the community. Spurs are at home. No, the Kings are at home. Spurs on the road. 11-point dogs on the road. On the road there. Not a home team. I'll hang till a few more minutes. Like I said, I've heard from you guys that the chat has been beneficial in terms of snagging plays. So let's let in. Let me know what your best bet is. Where's the gent with the best bet today in basketball? Where's the gent? We need our best bet today in basketball, the gent. He's always got some bangers. Maybe I reach out to Alex too. See the MMA guy. See if we can't get him on like a Friday. Maybe he can give out favorite UFC play or maybe like a favorite parlay or something. Maybe I'll reach out to him. See if we can't get him on here tomorrow as well. Maybe get William and Alex. Maybe have 2 special guests on tomorrow's show. We'll, of course, roll out the weekend slate of bets. We'll be adding to it because we'll either have a lot of cash from these arbitrage plays or we'll have free bets. So there'll be new plays you haven't seen yet given out on tomorrow's show for sure. Looking to keep the good times rolling, as Tyler said, though. Haven't lost a bet yet this week. I think we've got 2 great plays. Rome on the money line. Both teams will score an over at Ajax Villa. I'm excited. I'll be at the gym watching those games too, or at least the first halves, and then I'll get home and watch the second half. I look forward to that. Definitely look forward to it. Any other best bets today, fellas? Best bet today. What's your best bet? Best bet. Let's see. I want to get a glimpse here at the... Boy, how many guys did the Bills cut yesterday? Holy hell. I mean, a lot of those were expected. The Mitch Morse one was the one that wasn't expected and the one that really hurts. I mean, they haven't had a good offensive line up until last year. They've had shit line. Finally a good line. Like, that was a legitimate strength of their team last year. And to lose the anchor, the pivot man. Although I guess I can't really say that because then I tell Bill that losing Jason Kelsey didn't matter all that much. But no, losing Mitch Morse, that hurt. That one hurt. The other moves were all generally expected. You like the under in the Celtics games? Nuggets at home. We do know. I wonder if Nuggets in the first quarter against the Celtics, because Celtics I think are the most scoring team in the first quarter. That angle may not play. Kristaps Porzingis is a fraud. Nice. Give him a little trip double. Nice, Kevin. Good analysis. Let's go. Give me the under. Afternoon there, Kyle. Afternoon, my man. Why in the world would the Bills cut Trey White? Well, consecutive seasons, major injuries, an ACL and Achilles. Came back from that ACL. He was bad, but, the coaching staff kept saying, well, he's coming back from a major injury. He came back in, November that year. So then he was, bad the last 2 months. But they were, coming off major injury. Then he comes back, tears the Achilles against the Dolphins. It's just old player. You can't be too emotional just because he's the first draft pick of this regime. You can't be emotional. This is, you're up in age. Major injuries, man. Major injuries. I thought that one was expected. That one didn't surprise me at all. The Jordan Poyer one did surprise me. Trey White didn't. Deontay Hardy, whatever. He's just a punt returner. He was never used really on offense. Any guy can catch a punt and run it. So that one really didn't matter. Yeah, the Mitch Morse one hurt. But Trey White, up in age, major injuries, no big surprise there. It's what every team faces when you pay the quarterback. When you pay the quarterback 40, your 50 millions, your 45 millions, you around him gets depleted. Now Allen's got to just maintain. If Allen maintains MVP level play, it's kind of irrelevant. It's quite irrelevant. And to be honest, they traded for Rasul Douglas at the trade deadline. He was damn good. And Christian Benford has been developing quite nicely. So they want to roll next year with Christian Benford and Rasul Douglas. Fine with that as your top two corners. Fine with that. We'll see what they do on the back end, trying to replace Hyde and Poyer. But yeah, as long as Allen plays at that MVP level, I think they'll be all right. It's a quarterback-driven league. Nobody's going to trade for a 30-some-year-old corner coming off 2 major injuries. You're not trading for that guy. You're not trading for him. There's no way you're getting anything for Trey White. Nobody knows. There's no way you're trading for that guy. These are major injuries to a corner that's got he don't know which way he's going, right? The receiver knows which way he's going. Corner is always reacting to which way you're going. And now you got 2 leg injuries. You're an Eagles fan too. Bill's a great Eagles fan as well. Ooh, you're not an A.J. Brown fan. Diva Brown, not an A.J. Brown fan. Okay. I hear you. Yeah, just every team goes through it. That increase in the salary cap will really help this year, obviously. So it's a free agency draft. It's a good time of year, isn't it, Kevin? The retooling of every team. This is when everybody can be optimistic and hopeful, and it gets exciting. Your team's improving and stuff. So, yeah. All right, boys. Anything else? Anything else for the best bets today? Best bets? Any other talk you want? This is why I love hanging out with you guys every single morning. You never really know what's going to come up. You know what I mean? Talking NFL on a random Thursday morning. You never know what's going to come up. This is why I love to hang with you fellas. Absolutely love it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take down this soccer free roll. Or actually, I'm going to move this over here just in case anybody wants to screenshot everything in one shot. So take a big screenshot, fellas. Take a big screenshot. There you go. All right, guys, come on back for tomorrow. See if we can't ring the cash register, and then we'll roll out the weekend slate of bets. A big weekend across all the major sports. Look forward to talking about there with you guys. Yeah, why is that position like a diva position? Wide receivers as a whole. I hear you, man. I hear you. It's always telling when a player gets rid of their best player, right? The Titans get rid of A.J. Brown. It's like, what happened? It's always telling. So I hear you. All right, fellas, go enjoy your Thursday. Look forward to hearing about it on tomorrow's show. Let me know what you were up to today when you come on back for tomorrow. See if we can ring that cash register for a 4th straight day, or that would be 5th, because we did ring it on Monday actually to kick off the week, because we made about 5, just under 5. Was it 4 point? Can't remember what it was. 4 point some units last week. All right, best of luck. We'll go ahead and end it with that, because that's the positive vibes we like to hear around here. That's the vibes we like around here. All right, boys, enjoy it. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Hope you recover well today, Taylor.